Hello, my beautiful soul tribe. Welcome back to my channel. This is Neethu. I am here with a new pick a card reading. This is about to check the energies around our love life, relationship, any close, intimate relationships that you are into, your partnership, and let's see how the energies are playing out for you. Are you in the right direction, or you need any advice or suggestions from your guides and angels? And basically, let's find out what's going on in our love and relationship area of our life. All right, so as usual, I have 3 piles here. If you are new to pick a card reading, this is how it works. You'll have to select one of these 3 piles. For example, if you are drawn to pile number 3, you'll have to fast forward the video directly to pile number 3. I will pin the timestamp in the description box down below, as well as in the comment section down below. You'll have to scroll down to the comment section and click on your timestamp, and that will be your reading. And now, if you're a visual person, I'll also be placing an object on each of the piles, so you can go ahead and select based on the object or the pile as it is. You can also select more than one pile. There is no right or wrong way of selecting the pile. Just go with what is really drawing your attention. All right, and that will be your reading, and take whatever resonates. Also, whatever the reading that we give, it is not set in stone. Things can always change, and you can always evolve based on the decisions and choices that you make. This is just to see kind of a understand how is the energy that is around your love life or the relationship that you are into, just to find out if you have to make any changes, or what are the advice that we have got, or what is that we can expect in the near future or in the future, so that we don't feel lost. That is the whole idea of this reading. All right, so I'll be placing the object right now, so you can select based on the object if you're drawn to the object. Okay, I have 3 objects here. The group 1, you guys have got clear quartz. Group 2, this shell, and group 3, you have got a feather. See whichever object or pile you're drawn to, and take your time, pause the video if you want, and then jump into your reading, clicking on the timestamp in the comment section down below. I'll be starting with group number 1. Okay, pile number 1, if you have selected the clear quartz, this reading is for you, and this is a general reading, so take however your situation is resonating with the current reading. So I'll be getting as much information as possible with different scenarios, because there are a lot of you, and I don't want to miss out on any of the scenarios or whatever is happening in your life right now. Alright, so let's get started with your tarot card as usually, and then we will move on to other set of cards. Alright, okay. Okay, group number 1, what I'm seeing right now is you are really not happy. If you're in the relationship, you are definitely not in a very happy place right now. You kind of feel lost, you kind of feel hopeless, or some of you, I see that you have had a very bad relationship in the past, or you are really not happy with the way the relationship is going in your life right now. If you're already in the relationship and you want change, you want that individuality, you want that love, reciprocation of your love, whatever you give, you feel that you're not receiving enough, or your feelings are ignored, and the person doesn't understand you. How will I make them understand? Because you have a very strong set of your ideas about things. You are a very strong person as an individual. You have your own ideas, you have your own way of living and thinking, and looks like the relationship that you are in is really not helping you thrive. You feel that you have to suppress all your that energy towards enthusiasm towards life, because the other person doesn't seem to reciprocate much. All right, if you are in a relationship, and for many of you, I'm feeling that you are out of some past relationship where it did not help you much, it did not allow you to thrive, and you were constantly worried about pleasing the other person, and it was mostly about a materialistic way of love, and there was really much to that, and you were always looking for something more who can appreciate for who you are and what you are, instead of instead of you trying to fit in to the current situation or circumstances in that relationship. All right, so that is what I'm getting. Group number 1, you are in a kind of discontentment right now, where you are looking for something really serious, where the partnership or that love relationship that you want to get into has to bring you some sort of individuality and not really step into your boundary. All right, for me, I'm getting definitely most of you are single, or you are in a very tough relationship. Actually, this relationship is allowing you to understand your true nature, understand what exactly you want. It is giving you a contradictory energy for you to really realize what is the kind of relationship or that you want to get into in the future, or your next relationship that you want to choose, because I definitely see this is not helping you. Actually, this is hindering your energy flow. You may be constantly feeling drained. You feel that you are giving way too much and you're not receiving enough. All right, if you are single, you are definitely not willing to get into any other relationship right away, because you want to have your individuality, you want to build your identity, you want to be really strong, and you want to enjoy life before you get into any other relationship because of the bitterness that you felt in the past relationship. Let's see more what's going on. Okay, exhaustion as well. As I was telling you, there is this exhaustion that is going on where you feel that you are doing way too much. It's like you are investing a lot of energy into this relationship if you are in one already, and if you have done this in the past, it's like you are the person who gives and not really get much out of the relationship, and you're really disappointed that when will I ever be happy in the relationship? What am I doing wrong, or is there something more that I can do? This relationships, whatever you get into, you feel like it is too mechanical, like you have to just do it for the sake of it. There is no passion, there is no that that motivating factor in your relationship for you to keep going. You feel like I don't see a way out kind of energy. So your energy and the relationships that you are getting into is not matching somehow. And for most of you, I am feeling you guys are single, or you're in a relationship where you want to really leave that behind and move forward to a different place or a different relationship, or you want to take a time out, take a break, and then get into a relationship. And you really want to be on your own for some time, establish your individuality and the kind of things that are going on in your life. I definitely see it doesn't mean that you'll have to break up or you'll have to divorce with that person. It just means that you're realizing who you are. It is about you telling to your partner that this is exactly what I want. Maybe the other person do not understand unless you tell them. All right, you'll have to do everything that is possible to make sure that you are letting your feelings out before you jump into the conclusion of doing some extremes. You will have to consider expressing your feelings and telling to the other person what is that you are. Maybe the other person doesn't even know. Maybe he thinks or she thinks whatever they assume you to be, the kind of person they they see, they look at, but they really don't know what you are deep inside. So it's time for you to express and tell to the other person what is that you want, what is that you feel, and what is that going on in your head and your mind, and what is that passion that you have towards life, what are your dreams. And you'll have to come to the common grounds and try to make this work if you are in a hard relationship already. All right, or if you feel that you have reached the dead end and you have done all sort of talks and sittings already with this person, then you will have to move on or find a way to make yourself happy, instead of feeling so exhausted and tired all the time, putting your energy onto this, and it is not going anywhere. You're only draining your energy, your life force is getting hindered, and you're feeling too tired to do anything because you feel sucked into this whole situation. All right, we'll have to seriously think about doing something to lift yourself up and bring yourself out of this situation you feel kind of tied up. All right, yes, the next card is the creator. You will have to create your life, you'll have to create your destiny, you'll have to create the atmosphere and ambience based on your likes and dislikes. As much as you'll have to appreciate the other person, it is time for you to appreciate what is that you want, what is that you want to create. For some of you who are single, this is the time for you to create your own identity. Maybe this is not the time for you to get into any relationship unless you are established, unless you know what is what is that you are as a person, as an individual, and have a very clear picture, and let people know, let that other person know, with whomever you are getting into this relationship with in the future, that this is what you are, so that they are not getting confused, or they don't assume things. That is the worst thing we can do, where we let people assume things about us. Instead, you'll have to just open up and tell that this is exactly what you want, this is what you want to do, these are your likes, these are your dislikes, and if it is too extreme for both of you, it doesn't work. That's all. There is nothing too complicated in life. It is just about you communicating and expressing your feelings to the other person and telling what exactly you want. That will solve a lot of problems, instead of you letting the other person assume things, read your mind, come and do it for you. No, that never works. All right, and whatever happens in the movies, it definitely doesn't work. We know that already. So you'll have to create your mind. So this is about solar plexus chakra, if that is radiating. It is about individuality, it is about self-confidence, it is about identifying who you are, and being courageous and bold enough to tell others what is that you are, and this is what you want, and this is how it is. All right, so that is something this relationship is teaching you actually right now. The next card is women holding a heart. Yes, this is about you getting ready. Wow, look at this. We have this happy family. If you if you were worried, guys, group number 1, that it is not going to happen, things are not going to sort, looks like once you start expressing your feelings and really tell to that other person, show your heart, pour your heart out, the situation is going to sort out, and it is going to be beautiful. It is going to be that happy family situation only if you are opening your heart out to the other person, because looks like the other person doesn't even know what is that you are. Maybe you have never shown your true identity, because you kind of want to make the other person, accommodating other person's need and what is that they want, but you have stopped yourself from expressing who you are. All right, so it is time for you to identify your individuality and express what you feel, and definitely the other person is going to understand, or at least you will know whether the other person is capable of understanding it or not, so that you can take a stand on whatever the situation that is happening. All right, so this is not the time for you to be silent and just go with the flow. This is the time where you will have to take some necessary action to balance or do some damage control, or you completely realizing who you are as an individual. All right, so that is something which you'll have to do, group number 1. Yes, I have the sad embrace. Looks like you are kind of taking everything sadly, as if you feel that you are a victim, you can't do anything. Why did I have to get into such relationship if you are in already? And maybe some of you went through, but very minimum of people I'm feeling that you went through in this kind of relationship in the past. Looks like this is something which you're going through now. All right, this, you feel that you are victim, you can't do anything, and you kind of cry in the night, and you kind of feel pity for yourself. Oh my god, I what is happening in my life? But that is not true. All right, so you have all the necessary energy, capability, and strength to fight and open up and be you authentic self. All right, so I'm definitely seeing that you'll have to stand up for yourself. I don't think so it is going to be a major problem. It is just lack of communication, or there is something that has to be expressed. There is a lot of unsaid words, unexpressed feelings, not speaking your heart, that is stopping you from having this happy family and happy relationship. And also this whole lesson that you're learning out of this relationship is to identify your individuality, establishing yourself as an individual, letting people know that who you are, and being authenticate, and expressing yourself freely. All right, so that is something which is very important. Talisman, yes, you have been through a lot, and there is a lot of experience. You have experienced a lot. All right, so and you know exactly, I'm getting that with this talisman card, I'm feeling that you're definitely in this relationship for a long time, for many of you, and you feel stuck, or you feel you are not allowed to thrive, or you feel you are a victim kind of a situation. But that is not true. There is always a possibility of you coming out and expressing yourself. And talisman is about experience, gaining knowledge and experience out of the situation, out of the circumstances that life throws at you. And all these things that you're going through, it is not making you weak. You'll have to understand that it is giving you a clear perspective. It is giving you a contradiction always serves you guys. Whenever there is something not going right, you are allowed to ask, okay, what is that I want? So whatever is going on, I'm not liking it. Whatever is happening, I'm not liking it. So what is that I like? What is that I want? This contradictory energy always give us a new perspective and something that we really didn't know earlier. It opens up a new area or new vision where we see things in a different way. All right, it allows us to understand what we like. When we know what we don't like, we know exactly what we like. So that is something which is happening with you, group number 1. It is not to break you, it is only to build you. This situation is happening for you to build your relationship on a strong foundation. All right, do not hide your feelings, be expressive, tell what you feel, and do not allow or do not wait for other person to read your mind. That is one of the worst thing we can do. You cannot expect somebody else to read your mind. We'll have to openly tell, I want this, or I want this way. So problem solved. At least the other person is well aware of your needs. All right, instead of you wondering, will he or she understand what I'm going through? Nobody will, because they are going through their own problems, right? So that is something very important for you. The next card is choices make the best choice. Yes, absolutely. You'll have to make the best choices for yourself. You'll have to take care of yourself. There is a lot involved with you guys, about taking care of yourself, self-love, being expressive, you understanding your authentic self, making right choices for yourself. All right, it is about you. Stop worrying about the other person. The other person will come around once you sort your things out. Once you sort your mind out, the other person will be drawn to you. All right, so just think on those lines. All right, so that's all I have got for you, group number 1. So just think on these lines, and if you want, just watch the video again, because I think some profound messages that came through for you, group number 1. All right, if you have liked the video, please subscribe to my channel. See you in my next video. Bye bye. Okay, group number 2, if you have selected this shell, the reading is for you. So this is a general reading, so take however it is resonating with you right now in your life. I'll be generalizing the reading and giving you the reading based on your current energy, so fit the reading accordingly. As usual, let's start with tarot cards and then keep moving with other cards. Okay, nice. Okay, group number 2. So with these cards, what I'm sensing or what I'm getting for you guys is like you feel a lot of emotions right now. There are a lot of emotions involved with this moon and the Queen of Cups. It is all about high flowing emotions and energy. For some of you, you have recently gotten into this relationship, so the emotions are too high, and you are starting off new, and there is that excitement and happiness and confusion, yet a nice energy that is going on for you. But for some of you, I'm feeling you are already in this relationship and you are feeling you are feeling too much of emotions which are overpowering your thinking capacity, and there are conflicts that are going on in your mind in terms of this relationship. All right, there are a lot of thinkings, or there are kind of disturbances that may be happening within you or with your partner as well, and these things are really petty and you get worried about all small things. You get into argument get into this kind of heavy talks on small things, which is really not necessary. All right, what I'm seeing is this emotional energy that you're feeling, this is going to pass. Don't take any decisions or don't overreact to situations based on whatever you're feeling right now, because it is just temporary. I don't see any real problems here. These are problems, or these are kind of small things that will pass as the time passes. All right, so you'll have to really try and understand and learn how to control your emotions, and you'll have to know what is that needs your attention, what is that really need to be addressed, and anything that is small and simple, you'll have to let things go. Not every situation needs your discussion and heated discussions. All right, there has to be a kind of clear understanding on, okay, these are the things I'm really worried about and these are the things I'm fine. So there is a kind of common ground that you'll have to find, both of you, and try to understand and let things go which are really not worth fighting for or fighting about. All right, so these are something which is really not worth. I definitely, with this Ace of Wands, it is about new energy. This will pass. All right, if you are in a slight tiff, there's a small discussion or a fight, this will pass. Do not take any decisions based on this, whatever that happened to you recently or in the recent past. Maybe you are not very openly talking right now because of whatever happened to you, but that is going to pass. It is going to change and things are going to be absolutely nice and simple and plain and exciting as well. All right, so do not pay much attention to all petty things and let things go which are unnecessary, and really get a clear perspective on what is important in your relationship and what is not. And also another thing which I'm very strongly getting is, not everything has to be discussed and worried about. Really know what makes your relationship sweet, what makes your relationship thrive, and worry only about that and let other things go. I see a lot of small things that you're discussing about. You will have to stop doing that, all right? Otherwise you'll be getting into the similar kind of patterns again and again. These small things will turn into big, and it will make a big havoc in the life. So we'll have to really know what are the things that you should be worried about, what are the things that has to be let go of. With this Wheel of Fortune, maybe the discussion or a lot of disturbances may be happening around money or around the expenses that you are making, and someone is spending too much, someone is not spending, and something related to money possibly, and that is going to shift, all right? With this Wheel of Fortune, if you have a tip or problem regarding finances and the disturbances and talks are happening around finances, things are going to change. There is going to be a constant flow of income, or there will be a good amount of income that is coming your way. So if you are worried about money or financial constraint which is causing this problem between you guys, definitely I see there is a resolution and there will be change in your financial situation very soon, because there is this new opportunity, new energy. There is a new cycle that is going to begin in your life, which is going to release most of the tension, all right? Money is really not that big a deal when you are understanding the other person and the other person is understanding of you. Do not fight over money. Do not fight over petty things which are really not important in life, all right? So definitely these things are changing. If it is a financial issues, definitely it is shifting and things are going to sort. Also, relationship and love shouldn't be based on the conditions. You will have to just do it anyway. It has to be unconditional. It has to be in the flow. Only then it is going to be sweet and long lasting is what I feel with this reading. I don't know why I said that, but that is how the messages that I'm getting. Okay, and this Magician card, it is about making things happen, all right? It is about you building your life. Maybe you both are working towards building something. Maybe you both are working towards bringing in money into your family. You both are equally contributing towards family in terms of money, in terms of energy, in terms of attention and all of it. So that is one of the reason where you guys kind of get into small talks like, where is the money going, how did this happen? And you guys are very calculative and you clearly know what is happening in your life. That is the beautiful, sweetest thing that you're doing. So why fight over it? Just have fun, play around and do the same thing, all right? So that is something I'm very strongly getting. And the next card is Fool and Experiencing. Yes, what you're experiencing is definitely going to pass, okay? Just go with the flow. Things are not really serious. There is nothing that is going to break you guys. It is absolutely sweet and it is going good. And for some of you, if you are single, definitely there is this new opportunity, new beginning that is coming your way. With this Ace of Wands, there is a new opportunity in hand. The energy that will match your level of energy, the person who will match your level of energy is coming your way, and things are going to change in your life, and there is this new beginning with lot of fire energy that is waiting for you if you are single. So for most of you, I'm getting, if you are already in this relationship, there is going to be this new turn of events which will allow you to start fresh, start new, all right? So whatever you are experiencing, it is going to pass. Just be there and go with the flow. There is nothing serious or nothing complicated that is going on. Things are going to definitely change for you guys. Wow, financial constraint. Yes, as we were discussing, definitely for most of you, it is about financial topics where a lot of heated discussion happens, like where the money is going, what happened, we are not saving enough, we have a lot to do. There is lot of financial discussions and worry and fear. There are a lot of fear around financial situations. All right, so definitely things are going to change, you guys. Do not worry, do not fight over money, because things are going to change for you very, very, very soon. Now, the Wheel of Fortune and Ace of Wands, this is new opportunity, this is new energy that is coming in. So this is just the phase, this too shall pass. So remember that phrase, this too shall pass. Things are definitely changing and turning around for you. The next card is Sun. How about that, you guys? Wow, with this renewed energy, your relationship is going to be amazing. Your love is going to bloom again. You're going to find that passion, love, fire, energy again with the Sun. It is going to be all happiness and all beautiful things around that is coming your way. All right, I see a kind of message or information or something that will be coming your way, which is bringing you this opportunity. All right, there is some sort of mail or message or a call which is going to give you this message or new opportunity, is what I'm getting, what I'm picking up on. And definitely there is a lot of sun in the future. There is this Wheel of Fortune that is the exact opposite of financial constraint. Sun is exactly opposite of financial constraint. Sun is where all the abundance is. All right, just feel whatever you're feeling, just go with the flow. Do not get emotionally caught up with whatever is happening right now, because whatever happening right now is going to change. All right, so this is the time for you to do a teamwork, not to get into this difference of opinions, because you both have a common goal, you both are working towards the same thing. So there is no point in fighting for the same thing when you both believe what you're doing. All right, so field of dreams. Yes, you have a lot of dreams, you have a lot of visions, you have a lot of goals. As I told you, you guys are too calculative. You have a clear mindset. This is what we want, this is how much we want to make our living, this is how much we want to pay our bills. So you have absolutely a clear vision and understanding of what is that you want, where is that you are going, and you both are co-creating. All right, you have a lot of things that is going on in your mind. There is lot in your plates and you are kind of stressed out. Another thing I'm getting is you take time out for yourself, go on a date, okay, reinvent yourself, okay, like start fresh as if this is your first date. It will give you an opportunity to break that heat, break that high energy that is going on right now. All right, because I see you both are such beautiful couple, beautiful people that are working towards a common goal. You both have a common interest, you both are want to thrive in your life. This minor setbacks are just a minor setbacks. It is not something which will be there forever. All right, so just go with the flow. Things are definitely going to change, you guys. Do not worry. Take a break, both of you. Go on a small vacation. I understand with the financial constraint you don't have to do anything fancy. You can just go for a lunch, go for a dinner, go for a go on a date. All right, so it will break the ice and you guys will start feeling better again, and you both are in the same team. Don't think that you are in two different teams, and you'll have to realize that. All right, so commitment. Wow, beautiful, you guys. You guys are so committed, you guys love each other. So there is something, a very small difference of opinions, it doesn't matter. All right, everybody will have difference of opinion once in a while, and it is going to change, it is going to shift, and your financial situation is going to be amazing. If you are just dating and you are in a living relationship or whatever is the case, there is this commitment, this proposal, this new committing to your future, committing to your goals and vision are happening for you. You have a long-term plans. All right, you are not here for a small hole, you are here for a long run. All right, so nothing can break you guys. This is a beautiful thing, this commitment. You're committing to each other, you're committing to committing to build this entire life together. So that is so beautiful. If you are single, you can definitely express you can expect this new relationship that is coming in, which is going to be a potential possibility of the special someone for you if you are single. But for this group, I'm mostly getting you guys are already in the relationship. And the last card, all. Follow your intuition. Yes, just follow your intuition, follow the nudges. This opportunity that you are getting, it could be something you will know what exactly you have to do. And with all the blue, it is about throat chakra, it is about communication. There is something about communication, there is something that will be communicated to you, and you will know what exactly has to be done. This is a kind of information that is coming your way, which is going to give you an opportunity to raise above all this financial constraints. All right, so look out for all this beautiful opportunity that is coming your way, because it is going to set you free. It is going to bring you a lot of abundance and opportunity. Follow your instincts, follow your intuition. You know from deep within what is that you want. And also it is about taking a bird's eye view. It is about seeing from up above, taking a broader picture, seeing a bigger picture, not just falling for current problems, pray for current problems and taking some big decisions which is going to affect you forever. So this is not the time for you to take any hasty decisions. This is the time for you to really relax and realize that you both are on the same team and things are going better. And this commitment, sun, wheel of fortune, things are going to shift. All right, it is going to be a complete shift where you cannot recognize how beautifully your life is turning out. All right, so wow, that's amazing. Okay, you guys, thank you so much. If you have liked the video, please subscribe to my channel. See you in my next video. Bye bye. Okay, group number 3, if you have selected this feather, the reading is for you. So this is a general reading. Please fit in the reading based on your situation, whatever is happening around you. Okay, what's going on, group number 3? Let's find out and see what is that spirit team has to say. Okay, wow. Okay, group number 3. Some pretty heavy energies here, group number 3. Okay, with this 3 of swords, if you are in a relationship, you definitely feel hurt. You definitely feel that you are stuck and you want to move on. You want to see other options. You don't want to be in this restricted place. You don't want this heavy energy. You're feeling drained, you're feeling left out, and you are really not in a very good place mentally. All right, if you are already in the relationship, and if you are, for most of you who have recently broken up, recently you have had a very heartbreaking situation where you both broke up, something didn't go well. All right, you are kind of still in the phase of recovering from this and healing from this past wound, and you are trying to move on. All right, so I definitely see this, whatever the relationship that you were in, it did not serve you well. It really hurt you. It really kind of gave you a lot of pain and restricted your life in some way. All right, very, very heavy energy that I'm getting here. For some of you, you have definitely in a phase of healing the past wound where you felt really betrayed and you felt stuck absolutely. All right, there was a lot of mental worries and tensions, and you were kind of in a situation where you want to really run away from whatever this was holding you back. And some of you did break up with this person, and you are getting over it. And you, for of most of the part, you are definitely in this path of healing, all right, in this new journey. You want to take this new journey and you want to move on and move away from this heavy energy and all the healing that is happening in your heart and your mind right now. But however, it really did damage your belief system, and it really shattered your heart towards believing others again. All right, you are definitely in that phase of recovering and want to move on. And with this world card, it is definitely going to be good, and good in a sense. You will be in a better place. All right, this is just a phase, and this phase will pass. This too shall pass. So don't think that there is nothing great waiting for you in the future, because this was a life lesson for you. You learned something out of this. You learned what exactly you want. You learned many things from this relationship. All right, just sit down and write what are the things that you realized out of this relationship, or that you are realizing from this relationship. There you will find various points where you will realize, okay, I didn't know this before. Okay, this is how I'll have to understand the other person, or this is how this relationship give you an opportunity to understand myself. All right, so there are so many things that you have been through, and it has given you an opportunity to reflect on yourself, reflect on what exactly you want. All right, every relationship that comes into our life will mirror exactly what we lack. All right, it gives us an opportunity. It will open us to the space where we can see things clearly. If the other person is acting weird, or being dominant, or not really paying attention, so that is something is lacking within us. If the other person is being dominant or not paying attention, so think about yourself. Are you not paying attention to yourself? Are you giving a lot of credit to the other person? Are you trying to accommodate the other person more than yourself? Do you really love yourself? Because you're trying to waiting for the other person to really show you that love, show you that compassion, but are you doing it for yourself? So this is a very heavy thinking that you will have to do. Yes, you are healing, but this is the right time for you to open up and speak to yourself. Why exactly this happened? Why I was being so naive? Why I was waiting for the other person to fulfill me, to make me happy, to make me feel loved? Am I doing it for myself? Am I loving myself really? Why am I not? All right, because nobody else can complete you. Nobody else. There is no missing puzzle. All right, the only missing puzzle here is you realizing you are already complete. Nobody completes you. You realizing that you are good enough. You have enough knowledge, courage, beauty, and everything that is necessary for a human being to be on this earth. Every human being is individual, unique in their own sense, and you don't need anybody's approval, or you don't want anybody else to be telling you that you are beautiful, you are lovable. All right, yes, if they're doing it, it is beautiful, it is good, but it doesn't mean that is the whole idea of being in love. All right, love is just a feeling that you feel for the other person. Just stop it there. Don't wait for the other person to show the love the way you are showing it, with so intense and depth, because the other person is not you. The other person is not capable of showing the love in that depth that you are capable of showing, because the other person has a different character, different personality, different way of expressing his or her love. All right, so these are some things that you are learning, that you will have to learn. That is something you have to reflect and understand why this happened. What is that I was supposed to learn out of this relationship? Everything happens in our life to give us a life lesson. It is not to break us, it is only to build us, it is only to make us better. it is only to make us a winner in the future, because this experience will give you a matured mind, a matured way of living, matured way of expressing your love, and not being dependent on others to show what is that you want. All right, so that is something you'll have to do. But this world card, definitely this was a life lesson. The world card is the last card in major arcana, which means it is the end of lesson, end of a cycle. So you're starting a new cycle. So this world card is definitely telling you that this was meant to happen, to bring you some profound lessons in your life. So it's all right. So trust there is a plan. Absolutely. Trust there is a plan. You have to fly again. You have to soar again. You have to be that individual person, thriving in your life and not being dependent on others. It's beautiful if the other person is coming along and helping you thrive. All right, and you can participate in the other person achievements and whatever the other person is doing. It doesn't mean that you will dominate each other. You'll have to thrive on your own. The other person is thriving on your own, and you both get along and live this co-creative beautiful life. So that is the way of living. That is the way you can extract the sweetness of relationship. All right, so the trust there is a plan. Trust in yourself. It's okay, you can trust the other person. It just doesn't mean that you are dependent on other person's approval. All right, you will learn to fly again. You will learn to soar again, but this time solo. You maintaining your individuality and not being dependent. That is something you are learning. Rebel, wow, how about that? It is about breaking chain. It is about breaking your old patterns, old way of thinking. It is about you being rebel. It is about you finding that fire within you, you becoming that individual person and not being dependent on others to approve, to give that approval, show you that love, shower that love. Do it for yourself. All right, you go on a date on yourself. This is the time for you to be that individual authentic self of yourself, and that will help you to heal in a much better way and even sooner. All right, so the next card is Angel of Love. Wow, what a beautiful reading. What an empowering reading. Actually, I am also getting empowered with this reading. Attachment. Yes, you had a lot of attachment and lot of dependency in your past relationship. All right, and if you are in this relationship already, this is something you'll have to work on. Stop being dependent. Stop being so attached to the other person to an extent where you forget who you are, what is your individuality, what is your authentic self. This is the time for you to show that self-love. Stop being so dependent on the other person. The other person is there. It is about co-creation. Yes, human beings are made that way. We have to be with other human beings. We'll have to co-create in this world, in this universe, on this earth. So but it doesn't mean that you will have to be so attached to the other person to an extent where it is driving you nuts. All right, so attachment is something which you'll have to work on. You'll have to take off that mask and really see for what it is. Why are you behaving this way? Why are you so dependent on the other person? And if you think that the other person is dependent on you, it is the time for you to draw that boundary and tell that other person, and also help that other person to find out that individuality, be that individual person. All right, that is the much more healthier way of being in a relationship. Yes, storm feels, you definitely feel a lot of emotions. All right, this is about a lot of emotional turmoil that you are healing from, that has been through in your mind, in your heart, and you are healing from it. This is about breaking that old patterns, old way of thinking, all that limited beliefs, all this chain. If you can see, it is about breaking the old way, breaking that old chain of, you chained yourself. All right, nobody forced you or told you this is the way you'll have to think. You just thought this is how it is. But when some beliefs are not serving, it's time for us to let those beliefs go and start bringing in or having those new beliefs and replace it with the old ones. All right, so we constantly evolve, we constantly learn, and as we learn the things changes, and when we evolve, the new, we'll have to incorporate new way of thinking, new way of living, new way of communicating, right? So it is in those olden days, probably they thought that we'll have to be so dependent on each other, but now we have that liberty of having that life in a very individual way, yet connected in a sweetest possible way, by not disturbing the other person, and you're also not getting disturbed, yet you are in that relationship where you like each other, where you love each other, there is a mutual understanding, mutual attraction, helping each other achieve things, helping each other being in their own roots, maintaining their individuality, yet intertwined in this relationship. All right, so how beautiful that is going to be when you get into that new relationship after you heal and become that original you. All right, if you are in the relationship already and you're going through this turmoil and emotional imbalances, this is the time you identify why it is happening, why am I so attached, why this codependency. All right, you will have to learn to love yourself, let go of others approval. So that is something which is happening, that is the life lesson that you're going through. But some of you, definitely you have left behind that relationship, you are healing, and you are entering into this new beautiful place with the angel of love coming in your reading. It is amazing. Into the unknown. Yes, this is new way of thinking. Yes, you feel a little odd, a little awkward. You feel that this is, I don't know, to live this way. How is this possible? Yes, it is possible. All right. So you'll have to explore this unknown. Yes, it is scary. Yes, it is not really comfortable, but you got to explore the unknown, you got to explore the new way of living. All right, for the people who are healing and getting into the new relationship or wanting to get into the new relationship, don't worry. All right, once you have your authentic individuality and you know who you are, nobody can break you. Even the other person is not good enough or not taking care of you, it will not break you. It will only make you feel that, well, that person did not deserve me, instead of you telling maybe I don't deserve that person. So your communication, the way you think, your perspective changes once you gain that confidence and you start loving yourself more than anything else. So step into the unknown. It's all right. Knowledge. Seek knowledge. Definitely this situation is giving you a lot of opportunity to learn and become this new person. All right, this is about individuality. I see a lot of families that are around here, lot of learnings. It is about you identifying your patterns. It is about you sitting and thinking about your past, why this happened, what is that I was supposed to learn, have I learned that, how is that I can bring in this experience into my future, and not get into this old patterns. This is about you learning, this is about you gaining that knowledge, this is about you identifying who you really are and finishing that learning part and moving on to your next beautiful phase of life. And don't forget, we have angel of love coming in for your reading to affirm you that yes, there is a very possible beautiful love relationship that is waiting for you. If you are single and you are still healing from your past, there is a very beautiful love that you deserve, that the other person deserve coming into your life. Do not worry, this is just a phase, and this too shall pass. All right, okay, so that's all I have for you, group number 3. If you have liked the video, please subscribe to my channel. See you in my next video. Bye bye.